Hey guys, it's Kat and I'm back today for an update on my project pan, and then I'm also filming my empties. So I'll do my project pan first, and then in a couple of days my empties will go up. So the products that I've used up here, if you want to see if I'd repurchase them, wait a couple of days and I'll talk about them in my empties. So that's how we're doing it. But this is, I think, a 1 month update or a 5-week update since my last project pan update, which I'll link up in the corner. I'll also link the playlist, so if you want to go back and see all the project pan videos, they'll be in that playlist. Alright, so if you're not familiar with what a project pan is, I have targeted some products, these guys, which I'm hoping to use up throughout the year, and it's sort of like a rolling project pan, so once I kind of use things up, I'll start introducing more things. And at the end of each update, if I finished products, what I'll do is I'll do like a little tally of how much the products are worth. So you can see, you know, at the end of the year, I sort of want to use up like at least $1,000 worth of products. These products aren't products that I hate. If they're products I hated, I would have thrown them out. They're just products that I don't really want, or they're getting old, or whatever reason I want them to be gone. And I also like the feeling of using up products, so that's what we're doing. I thought I'd also mention, before I get too many questions about it, the lipstick I'm wearing today, I think it's from like a little kind of Australian brand. I was sent this, but I kind of wanted to talk about it because I really like the color. This is from the Makeup Factory. It's a vegan lipstick range, and this is the color that color Sadie, which is really, really gorgeous. It's actually getting really cold here. I'm wearing a singlet because I'm trying to like let this breathe, but it's actually getting into the cooler weather, so this is a color that I'm going to be pulling out a lot. So I'm loving Sadie. Okay, so as per usual, I'm going to talk about the products that I've used up. Now, I did introduce this Laura Mercier powder in my last month's update. The packaging had broken, so I was like, I should just use it. I've used it, I really like it, and I'm going to add in another powder into this project pan, so I'll talk about that at the end, but this has been completely used up. Then I used up a lip product. I had 3 of these in my project pan. I've now used 2, and I've got another one that I've got to dedicate more time to, but this is the Tarte Lip Surgeon's Matte Lip Tint in Haze. It was just a really nice nude, and it's been completely used up. That was kind of the one that I just kept in my handbag and just touched up at work and stuff like that, so I've used that up. Last month I introduced 3 eyeliners. 2 of them I've used up, but it's kind of not a cheat to use up, but this one by Jordana, which was one of those twist up retractable sort of ones, that just broke. Like when I was actually looking back at my last video, it was loose and you could kind of like take it out, but this time the lid had come off and it had kind of like just broken into pieces. So I used that a bit, but I couldn't use that anymore, so that's done. Then also the Smashbox, this was like the Black Onyx something liner. I did like this and I did use it a lot, but the problem was that when it was getting down to the bottom, it kept breaking. So whenever I'd sharpen it and use it like once or twice, it would just kind of break. I'd have to sharpen again, it would break. So I can no longer sharpen this anymore. It is done, but I did like that as well. Then the last thing I used up was this Maybelline Master Conceal in light medium. So it's a concealer. Yeah, I used it up. I pretty much, yeah, I just use it. That was sort of like my normal face concealer, not a brightening concealer, just a normal concealer. So sometimes I'd even use this sort of as a foundation. Like I'd put like a tinted product on and then just go crazy with this. So that's been used. Okay, now for the updates on the products that I've been working on. The Physicians Formula Bronzer, I've done a pretty good job. So I'll show you a photo from last month up in the corner, and I've used up this much. So I do believe I was going to repress this, but I kind of forgot to, and then I just kept going. So I think to use the rim, I will have to repress it, but I'm assuming at the rate I'm going, I'll be able to use this up by next check-in. So that is exciting because that was barely used when I started this project pan. So go me. Then the highlighter that I've been using is an eyeshadow from Estee Lauder. It's this guy here. It's in the color Cyber Pink. I've been really loving it as like just a pink highlighter. And hopefully you can see that I have hit pan on it. So it's got that like the little kind of grid marks. And it doesn't have too much left. Like it's mainly the stuff around the edges of it. I can't repress this one because it's kind of in that baked sort of grid. It's not baked, but it's that grid kind of pan. But I'm making some really good progress on that one, so go me. With my little eyeshadow quad from Mary Kay, I have hit pan on all shades, so you can see that there. Some, like this dark color I've only hit a tiny bit of pan on, but they've all had some pan hit. I'm gonna see if I can make it clearer. So yeah, I do think I can finish this up by the end of the year, definitely. The color that I like the most, the one down there, is nearly gone. So unfortunately, I don't like reaching for this anymore because the other colors for me don't create the best complete looks, but I'll definitely work on using that up. Then the other eyeshadow palette that I'm trying to pan, I'm not trying to use it up completely because it's not going to happen, but I'm definitely trying to hit pan on all shades by the end of the year. That's my update. I'll probably should show it to you that way. Let's just do a close-up, shall we? So this one here, I've hit a lot of pan compared to last time. That one, I think I've hit a little bit more pan. These have big dents in it, and that's got a little dent. I use that sometimes for my eyebrows. This shade is really annoying because it's quite firm and it kind of grips to the eyes. So if I want to use this to kind of cut the crease or deepen the crease, I find that this really clings and doesn't apply evenly. So the only way I can use that is if I'm wearing it in my brows and I want like a really deep kind of eyebrow look. So that's why that's taking forever. But yeah, I've been using the hell out of that one. The other powder products, I've got my Laura Mercier Caramel eyeshadow. I'm not too sure how much progress I've made on that one. This one tends to go forever, so you can see on the screen, but I might try to repress that one as well, maybe. The blush that I'm trying to hit pan on, this is Never Ending. It's by Rimmel, and it's a lasting finish soft color blush in Pink Rose. Yeah, it's Never Ending. There's a big dent in it and I'm hoping I'll hit pan on it soon, but at the moment I use it every day and there's no pan showing. I've made a bit of a dent with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, so that's what it looks like now. It's hard to show in the photos the kind of progress. I hope the pan's getting bigger. If not, I am sort of digging around the sides a lot more, so I'm kind of hollowing it out, but it might be hard to see on camera. The foundation I'm trying to finish is one that I don't particularly love, so I use it when I mix it with other foundations, and I mainly wear this to work, like when I'm not filming or wanting to look great, because this does tend to break down in my skin. This is the Maybelline, focus, goddammit, the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation in the shade 40 Nude. I think when I started this, I'd only used it like once or twice or 3 times. Now I think I'm about halfway through. So this mousse, you can kind of feel where you're up to, and I'm doing pretty good. So I'm confident that in the next couple of check-ins, this will be gone. I'm going to talk about these two guys at the same time because I'm going to then show you my notebook, which is where I've kind of marked what I'm up to. So I've got the last of my Tarte Matte Lip Surgeon pencils that I'm trying to, or crayons that I'm trying to get rid of. This one I haven't made much progress on this month, but I've been wearing the nude one a lot, so I've used that one up. This one I am hoping that because winter's coming up, I'll use this color a lot more, but I haven't done much there. Then I've also got this Models Prefer eyeliner, which I've used a bit. It is, once again, I find that when it gets down to the bottom of liners, they tend to dry out a bit and they tend to wobble and break really easily. So I've had to sharpen this a lot of times, and I just mainly use it on my waterline. So I've made a bit of progress on that, but I just think that I think they become a little less stable the longer you have them, and they kind of dry out and break, but I'll show you the updates on these. Okay, so this is the Tarte Lip Surgeons pencil. I was up there last month. I'm just down to here, so not much changed. And then also this is that eyeliner. So I was up there, now I'm down there. And the last update is with this Bobbi Brown little mascara. I've been wearing this every day. I really like it. So it's going good guns. I don't know when I'm going to finish it. You can't tell, but I am wearing it consistently every day. Wearing it today. I like it. I enjoy it. It's great. Oh, I wanted to mention as well that in my last project pan, I also introduced a Benefit Gimme Brow brow gel. Now I can't for the life find that. I have been using it, but in the last week it's kind of disappeared. And I blame my cat because he has a tendency to sit on my computer desk where I do my makeup and knock things off. So I need to do a big kind of clean out and see if I can find it under cupboards and stuff, because I can't for the life of me find it. But I couldn't do a proper update anyway because, like the mascara, you can't see how much product you've used up. But I was using that consistently until I lost it, or he lost it. I blame the cat. Okay, now for the products that I'm adding in this month. I am adding in this NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder and my shade's Desert. Now I love this powder, but Hayley from Just Buy the Makeup and also Beauty News, she inspired me to pan this because she was talking about it, I think in her project pan or her empties, I'm not too sure. But she was saying how, or was she talking about it in her fails? I think she was talking about her favorites and fails. This powder is a lovely powder, but it's fucking annoying. And the reason why it's so annoying is because the powder is so finely milled that it kind of clumps together and sticks to the packaging, and the holes are so small that the product really doesn't come through. So this amount in there at the moment might do my under eyes, but if you want to actually get enough to do your full face, you literally need to shake this for like forever and it still doesn't even come out. Like, okay, you got to do that to get like a use out. It's just such a pain in the ass. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try to dedicate time to use it up because the product is beautiful. It's just really freaking hard to access. And what I'm probably going to do is pry out the sifter and just kind of use it up. So this has been barely touched. I've used it quite a few times, but it is so annoying getting the product out that I just don't reach for it. So it's a lovely product and I don't want it to go off. So it's like pretty much full, like it's full. So I'm going to definitely try to get more use out of that. I might actually take the sifter off now. No, I think I need a knife or something to do that. But yeah, I'm adding this in. Like I love powder and I use powder all the time. So I think I'll enjoy using this. It's just the packaging is super frustrating. Then I've been targeting a particular eye primer, and this is just because I've had it for a while. This is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer. You can use it on your under eyes to help concealer stay and also your eyeshadow stay. And I used up a little Lorac behind the scenes whatever primer, and I thought this is one that I've had open for a while and should start using it. So I've been using this consistently over the last few weeks. It's got a nice doe foot applicator. I really like the color of it. It just works really well with my kind of skin tone. So I'm going to add that into my project pan and hope that I can get through this. Last thing I'm adding in, this is a little Laura Mercier caviar stick, I think it's called. And I don't know what shade this is. Oh, it's in copper. And I bought a pack of these at Christmas a couple of years ago. So they're getting quite old and that's what that one's up to. Now, I've got a few of these, and what I might do is throughout, when I start using them up, I might try to add new ones in. I really like the formula of these. This copper one in particular is really, really pretty. My favorite one is, I think it's called Moon something. It's Moon something. And that one's more of like a silvery kind of purple. Anyway, it's really pretty. So yeah, this one I've got today on my inner corner and sort of lower lash line, and I can easily incorporate this color into most looks because I love sort of like warm browns and stuff, and this will go with it. So I've marked that one down and I'm going to try to use this one up. All right, so that is my update for my project pan. I will put on the screen somewhere the price of the products that I've used up. This is in Australian dollars, keep that in mind. And then I'll also put the total, the running total from my last check-in, and I'll continue to do that throughout the year, and we'll hope we'll get to over $1,000. All right, so that's my update. If you're doing a project pan yourself, I'd love for you to let me know in the comments how you're going with it. What is your easiest product to pan? What's your hardest product, etc., etc. And if you do want to see what I think of the products that I have used up, stay tuned for my empties because that's where I'll talk about them. By the way, baby, are you gonna come say hi? He's a big baby these days, but what's that sound outside? He's getting all like, oh my God, there's something outside. What is it? What is it? Good boy. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys next time and have a great day. Bye.